Okay, at this point, all of our necessary code has been put into place. And now we're going to give everything one last test and make sure that these new systems that we've put in are working properly. And then I think we'll be all wrapped up.
Well, let's see. Jump still works. Gravity still works. I love my jump.
Yeah.
But let's start off with testing the system that we just put in. So our mouse wheel is working. We can zoom in and out. I've actually dialed up the number of our far distance so we can test some stuff a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm.
So if we go in, kind of like the example that you had earlier, where if you were to run under something, we zoom in. We knew that.
Right.
But if we keep running and we clear,
we zoom back out.
Our camera resets and comes back out. And I didn't have the mouse wheel to do that. So same with being occluded by these columns. If I free the camera, it starts moving back out. So all that seems to be working.
Mm-hmm.
And
if you're in here and you touch your mouse wheel, what happens? So we get in a little closer, and now when we go outside, we stay right where we were. So that aspect seems to be working just fine.
Yep. And we can actually show that over in the scene view as well. So if I bring this up, we can demonstrate, because we had discussed it in theory, but we hadn't shown it, where if we are playing the game and the camera goes underneath something, we only have one pyramid being calculated.
Mm-hmm.
But if for some reason we get occluded, we said that there would be 2 pyramids.
Right, we got to calculate from 2 locations.
So if I go under and occlude...
Oh, you see them split up.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and zoom in here. I'm going to pause so I can use my mouse wheel. But you can see, here's our camera. Here's the first pyramid that it's doing all of our checks against.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a second pyramid that's been created that's all the way back out here. And this distance is our pre-occluded distance. So it's testing this because it knows that our desired distance is less than pre-occluded distance. So it's going to keep doing tests until this frees up.
That's right. Just constantly checking. Hey, can we go back to that yet?
Right.
Can we go back to that yet?
Unless I hit the mouse wheel. So
right.
If I'm in here now and I hit the mouse wheel,
boom, you lose it.
It goes away. Because
you basically said, I like where the camera is. In fact, I want to push it a little further.
Right. So that shows that our reset desired distance is functioning.
Now, can we show the difference between our distance smooth value and our distance resume smooth value?
Mm-hmm. If we watch now, and I bring in our camera and I bring it back out, we have a slower speed.
Mm-hmm.
To exaggerate that even more, I can take our distance resume speed, or distance resume smooth, bring it in, release, and we get a very slow smooth out.
Okay. Yeah. That works great.
So if I use the mouse, I'm not getting the same smooth. I get a little bit less smooth.
Well, I think that kind of wraps it up. Everything else that we've constructed so far, we've been kind of working with along the way, and really those were the only new parts. But I think our entire system is now complete.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least for our second set of videos.
That's right. This is really only the second of 3 iterative steps in creating our third-person character system.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've made it to this point, you have completed the basic, you've completed the enhanced version, and now it's time to move on to the 3rd iteration, where we're going to bring in a bipedal character from Maya and show how to get that wired into our third-person control, how to use the system that we've laid out to drive what animation is playing depending on which motion we're going. We're going to handle some more advanced features, such as adding in ragdolls.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to set up a very cool climbing system that allows us to cause the character to climb when they enter a specific volume up against a ledge, so she can climb up to different altitudes. We have a lot of great things in store, actually.
Yep. And this is several steps along the process. This is even the end goal. This is to get people who are new to Unity familiar with stuff, kind of lead them by the hand to the big project that we're working on.
Right, which is our MMO class project that we're working on, and it might already be available even as you're watching this. It depends on when you end up watching this training video, but at the time of this recording, it is currently in development. The goal will be to have a Unity training course in which we create a full-fledged, massively multiplayer online game. Now, in that, we're going to be handling a lot of different topics. And one of the things we will be doing is using the third-person character system you see here and enhancing it even further than what you're going to see in the next series of videos. So we'll be pushing it a lot further and turning it into a much more robust system, along with all of the other aspects of building an MMO. Now, this class is going to have very limited seating and will only be made available to 3D Buzz's member sponsor subscribers. So if you're interested in learning more about it, please jump over to 3D Buzz. There are a lot of updates in the forums, on our radio shows, in our Twitter announcements. Or if you just want to talk to somebody directly, please feel free to contact me at any point. My name is Zach. You can catch me on 3dbuzz.com by the name ZAK, just Zach. You can PM me directly, or you can email me at zach@3dbuzz.com and ask whatever kind of question you like, and I will help you in any way I can. And yeah, we got a lot of great stuff coming up with the MMO class. I'm really excited for that to get started. So I think with that, we are pretty much done here for this second of 3 series. Mm-hmm. Lee, I wanted to thank you for doing a fantastic job with the coding.
Oh, no problem.
And once again, putting up with my incessant ribbing on your amazing typing abilities.
Well, you know, the 3-finger staring at the keyboard does work well.
You're just a natural adept. And thank you guys all for watching and being a part of 3dbuzz.com. Please be sure to visit 3D Buzz often for all of your Unity training needs and all of your other 3D animation, game design, and programming needs as well. But that is going to wrap things up for this video and this series. Thank you very much, and we'll catch you later.